Good afternoon. Welcome back to Nearpost Flick On. Hope you're enjoying your afternoon. Right, so I think the headline grabbing news is that Liverpool are having a very bad week. The cracks are starting to show, but is the pressure really on so early in the season? Um, Look, some of the teams around them just look like they're not going to lose anytime soon, and they're winning their games that they should be winning. When I say that, I'm talking about your Arsenals and your Man Cities. They will be Liverpool's main competition this season, and they seem to be winning their games. Doesn't matter how they're winning their games; they're just putting victories together. Now, Liverpool have had an awful week, and they need to turn it on as soon as possible because if you don't get these points on the board at this stage, it could hinder you come next year, come May. Now, the question and the talk of the town, I think, is the issue around Mo Salah. Now, let's not get it twisted. Mo Salah has been fantastic. It's been phenomenal for Liverpool since he joined. I mean, the man's played 295 games and he's bagged 186 goals. So I think, in my opinion, he is a Liverpool legend or on the cusp of being a Liverpool legend if he isn't that already. So why are people then saying, Mo Salah should be dropped? I mean, I can't fathom it, to be honest with you. Yes, Liverpool as a team haven't put together any great performances. And to be fair, rather than just singling out Mo Salah, you can look at some of the players in and around the squad as well. You can look at someone like Verts and say, well, he hasn't really turned up in games, considering they paid £116 million for the player. But of course, if you are a superstar like Mo Salah is, of course people will be pointing the finger and they will be looking at Arne Slot and saying, well, why aren't you tinkering with the team? You've got to make these tough decisions. So I find it interesting that people are saying Mo Salah should be dropped. He hasn't had a great start to the season. He definitely hasn't had a great start to the season. And the question is the manager brave enough? Is the manager brave enough to drop Mo Salah? And sometimes you do need to drop your superstars. Sometimes you do need to give him a kick up the backside. That might be the impetus that he needs to kind of, get back to form. And I've watched him a couple of times this season, and to be honest, he doesn't seem like the Mo Salah that we know. It seems like there's something missing. There's something missing. He hasn't turned on the stars just yet. Some people may, jokingly say, since he's been paid his £400,000 a week salary, he's taken his foot off the gas a little bit. I don't know. I don't live with Mo Salah, so I can't confirm that. But from what I can see, he does look like he's missing something. And it's down to Slot whether he wants to drop his star player or not. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And to be fair as well, if he did drop Mo Salah, how would the player take that? If you're used to playing week in, week out for your club and you are the star player, the main man, how would you respond to that? Would he take that positively or would he take that negatively? I don't know. I don't know, but Liverpool have to do something if they are to compete. We're saying all of this now, and then they can turn around after the international break and then put together a 10-game winning streak, if you like. But people are starting to question whether Mo Salah should be starting for Liverpool or not. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but that's the questions people are asking. Is he deserving of a starting 11 or should he be dropped based on his recent performances or should he be afforded more time? But in this Premier League, you can't be afforded more time. You need to turn up every day. You need to turn up every weekend. You need to turn up every match. So I put it to you: should Mo Salah should he be dropped? I don't know. You tell me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.